Okay, so here we go, volume of the shed. So the shed is made up of a triangular prism and a rectangular prism. So the volume of the whole thing is going to be the volume of the top shape plus the volume of the bottom shape, right? So that's the space that the whole thing is taking. So now the easy part is the rectangular prism. Rectangular prism, okay, because you can see that the rectangular prism is a box, right? And the base of the box is given to you. So it's 8 meters by 6 meters. That's the base. And so that's the area of the base would be length times width. And then if we're going to stack all those bases one on top of the other, we're going to stack them 4 high. So your volume is going to be the area of the base times the height. Okay, now the area of the base is 8 times 6. Okay, and I'm going to do it all together times the height, so times another 4. Okay, and so that's going to be 48 times 4. Handy dandy calculator. 48 times 4, 192. And since we're working in meters and we're doing volume and it's length, width, and height, 3 dimensions, so that's meters cubed. Okay, that's the easy one. Now, the triangular prism is a problem because they actually didn't give you one of the things that you need. So remember, volume is area of the base times height. And remember that when we work with triangular prisms, we have to take this one and flip it on its side so that it's like standing like this. Right, so remember with prisms, the bases have to be congruent to each other, so it has to be the same, and all the other faces are rectangles. So we have to look at that triangle as the base. So you're given that this one is 5 centimeters. You're given that this one is 5 centimeters, right? Because those tick marks mean they're equal, which is the same as that. So these are 5. And then this one here you're given is a 6 meters. Okay. Now we need area of the base times the height for the volume of the whole prism. So we need area of the base. Now the base is a triangle. Okay. And so for triangle, we need base times height divided by 2 of the triangle. The problem is that they did not give us this. They did not give us this height. Right? Now, they actually did. It's just not given. We can figure it out because the height is this piece right there. And if we know that the whole height of the shed is 8 meters and from here to here is 8 meters, that means this must also be, the whole thing's 8, this here is 4, that means this must also be 4. So even though they didn't write it on the diagram, we can write it on the diagram. So here's our 4. And here's my base of the triangle, which is 6, right? From here to here is 6, right? So now I can find my area of the triangle, and that's base times height divided by 2 times the height of the cylinder, not to confuse the two heights. Cylinder. Okay, and so that's going to be 6 times 4 divided by 2 times the height of the cylinder, which is, if you stood this whole thing up on end, it would be this long thing over here. So that would be 8 meters. Right? So that's going to be 6 times 4 divided by 2 times 8. And you put the whole thing into your calculator at once. So let's go 6 times 4 divided by 2 times 8, 96. And since it's a volume, that's also meters cubed. Therefore, volume of the shed is equal to 192 plus 96, 288 cubic meters. Okay, hope that's all right. Good luck.